Jonas Blue, welcome to the ENERGY Startalk.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So thanks for coming here. And first of all, congratulations. I saw today on your Instagram that Spotify put some numbers out.
Yeah.
And they had like 871 millions of streams of your songs in 65 countries.
Yeah, it feels like all the countries I travel to all year long. But it's incredible, 65 countries is a lot. Over 850 million people streaming the songs. It's a great feeling. So very happy.
Really cool. So you just put out your album in, I guess, 6 weeks out now? It was 9th of November. Yeah. So it's called Blue, like Jonas Blue.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess there are any differences when it comes to albums of other DJs. Like when you see the album of David Guetta, for example, he does every track like with big artists. And there's a difference between him and maybe you, because you just said it's important for you to do it with less successful artists, newcomers, stuff like that.
When I started out, when I released Fast Car, I couldn't get anyone big to be on my songs, so it became a thing. It became a tradition where I'd find new artists, upcoming artists, new voices, new talents, and giving them a chance on the records. And obviously they were kind of giving me a chance in the start, but it then turned as I developed my career over a period of time. And it's become a thing where, like with a new single, for instance, with Polaroid, which features Liam Payne and a new artist called Lennon Stella. Everyone knows Liam Payne, One Direction, huge. There's no denying that. He's massive. But then it's about balance for me. It's about having someone who's upcoming and just not forgetting what I've done. So we have someone very established on there like Liam, but then we have someone super upcoming and they sound amazing together, and it's about giving people a chance still. So on the album there's a happy balance of established artists and upcoming artists. So
and I just read that you open up your own label for exactly this kind of artists, like coming up artists who are not that successful today.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Because a lot of the artists that I work with, they have this huge success being on one of my songs and then kind of get a bit lost. So the plan is that with my experience to be able to sign these people to my label, and then once they do a song, or even if they don't do a song with me, it's about developing them and giving them the best advice from someone that's actually living it right now. So that was always the plan with the label. I've just signed my first artist this year, a guy named Dark Heart from LA. Absolutely incredible artist and producer, about to release his stuff next year. Very excited about that. I did a collaboration which was a one-off single with a guy named Bantu, who's from Africa, and again, just absolutely incredible. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun setting up the label. Lots to do next year, so a lot of fun.
So which songs did you grow up? Which songs did you love when you were a child?
One of those being Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. I remember hearing that for the first time when I was a kid, hearing that drum beat, the bass line, and that sonically changed something in my head. Obviously, I was too young to understand exactly what it was doing, but I remember it sounded different to all of the other records. Lots of ABBA stuff. That was a big part of growing up. But just lots of soul music. My mum and dad listened to a lot of soul music, so I grew up listening to people like Luther Vandross, Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway, all these kind of people. So yeah.
When you do work on days everyone else is like having days off and celebrating with friends and family together, like New Year's Eve is, what do you do to calm down and to relax?
I've got into gardening recently, so I really like gardening. That's a lot of fun. Also classic cars. I've got a thing about classic cars. So yeah, generally where I live in the countryside, it's nice to chill out, have a drive, and relax.
Sounds pretty cool. Do you have any serious TV stuff to watch, like to just relax a little in the evenings, or maybe on the plane or on the train when you travel?
Yeah, I generally watch the same thing when I'm wherever I am in the world, just to kind of never forget home. So I watch a lot of kind of British comedies, things like
Little Britain.
Slightly older. I'm a bit of an old soul, so things like Only Fools and Horses or Fawlty Towers. These are like classic British comedies. So generally things like that, or Mr. Bean, that kind of stuff. Love that throwback to the childhood. Or Fresh Prince.
Cool.
I watch a lot of that. Yeah.